The birds are chirping. Some of them are fowls. Some of them are just background birds that we will never see, because who cares? It's bomb chicken. Welcome back to the Downplay, where the splendor of the games may be downplayed, but I'm down to play them. Right off the bat, I'm going to make sure I reset to level 1. This is a thing you can do. You can pick your level from the pause screen at any time. Welcome to Bomb Chicken. There's not a lot that you need to learn. You can move, and the waddling animation is pretty fantastic. Just look at it. The majestic chicken. There's even a button I can step on. Now it looks like there's a thing in my way, so pressing, it's showing the B button if you're on a Switch Pro controller layout, but any button, every button will make you lay a bomb. I'm talking A, B, X, Y, bumpers, triggers. Every button, except pressing in the sticks, will give you that bomb. So feel free to use whatever button you are comfortable with. The stick moves you, so does the right stick, so you can use whichever stick you're comfortable with, or the D-pad. It is a 2D game. Maybe into that D-pad scene. So that covers every control right off the bat. Pick your movement device, pick your bomb laying button, and have a good time. I suppose there's some similarities to be drawn between this and Oddworld. I mean, they're both puzzly and have explosions. Now, there should be a bomb explosion sound, isn't there? Yeah, see, there it is. Anyway, the chicken cannot jump. This is also our source of platforming. And I should turn it back up, still figuring out the audio for this game. And you can actually just keep stacking bombs as high as you want. As long as, you obviously have ceilings. And that's it. That's the entire limit. And yes, we did fry that other bird. Got some semi-solid platforms. Some one-way platforms. So even though your moveset is not particularly large, you'll run into different platform and puzzle elements to change things up. That gate is open now. I don't remember if it's on a timer or anything. And now the game hasn't explicitly taught me about this yet, but you see the cracked wall over there? Once you lay a bomb, you got that little bit of time to roll them, and they do not succumb to gravity. They'll just keep rolling perpetually on whatever x-axis you put it on. There was a treasure in here, but since I'm using a completed save file, it has already been obtained. Whoops, that is a hard ceiling. I thought that was a soft ceiling I could maybe go through, but not quite. Pet the chicken, pet the chicken, pet the chicken. Butter toast. Hi, Tom. I didn't say hi, Tom, when you came in a few seconds ago, but hi, Tom. And this is not a pit of death, this is a pit of... It's a pit of more stuff. Like I said, no bomb limit as long as you got that ceiling. Got some of these inviso floors. Whoops, I didn't watch my step there. Your life does not start as high as mine is when you play the game for the first time. You'd have to collect your heart containers. Another Zelda comparison. Actually, you know, this is basically Zelda from the Kuko's point of view, am I right? Kuko's Revenge. So, getting a little extra height with the bombs will allow you to jump over the pits. Anyway, for those interested in a plot line, it's not a very heavy plot, but BFC is the fried chicken company that is harvesting this blue liquid, and our chicken has been infused with that, and now we have bombs instead of eggs. That's what happens when you mess with nature. And now we're fighting the establishment. That's about all there is to the story. So throughout the levels, there are these little blue gem things you can get. Again, you didn't see them in the level because I've played this file. And every so often, you can meet up with Chicken God and trade in your money for hearts. Level 2 goes on to introduce breakable blocks that are below you. So, you know, set and forget. Be sure you have a way out. Because yes, you can get hurt by your own bombs. I don't know if I established that yet, but that is a thing. This is where they properly introduce rolling. I'm gonna wait for the crusher. I main elements. Ba-bok, bok, ba-bok. I think there were some gems in those blocks originally, is the idea of why you'd want to roll into that dead end. And now you got time in your roll. Like that. Also use these against enemies. I mean, again, I say enemies, but they're just employees. They're doing what they were told to do. And he always has mild chicken puns, of course, that tell the story progressively. Like I said, I think I've hit on most of the major mechanics, aside from ones that just get introduced later. The enemy touching the bomb with his spear was not enough, but if we actually roll into him, then, you know, that counts as beating him. Oh, we got the flyers now. All to the right, or else you will not like the outcome. And again, bombs do not succumb to gravity once they're being rolled, so you may think you can roll your bomb down onto those enemies, and you'd be mistaken. So instead, we gotta use our nice chicken legs. Make that sort of thing happen. And break all those blocks in case they contain something that you may wish to have. And I could have tried bouncing to the right, but I kind of gave up on that. Gotta leave some air of mystery. Actually, do the enemies respawn if I go back? They do. Wonder if I can use that to my advantage. Sure can. There you go. Pro bomb chicken tips right here. Whoops. You don't get height off of those bounces. Not enough to do what I was trying to do anyway. But hey, the game is pretty quick about getting you back into the action. It's also pretty lenient with that bomb stacking I just did there. You can see how askew it was. Back to where we were headed. I need the height. You can roll multiple bombs at once for efficiency. Ah, there is a wall. Whatever shall I do? Any gems lay hidden deep within for us to find. That wasn't a pun this time. You're only sometimes a pun lord. I defy you not, pun lord. Alright, so that's about your bread and butter mechanics of bomb chicken. And this goes on for a good number of stages. Obviously, they get progressively... My name has been said. Anyway, they get progressively more built upon, with using the mechanics in different ways. Well, don't I feel silly now? The god was trying to tell me about potato chips. That's the answer. Potatoes. Now as a side with your bomb chicken. There you go, that's how I respond to that. Alright, the plus or minus button will allow you to pause the game. So at this point, I'm gonna skip ahead a bit to show something a bit later. Yeah, Mondo, whatever. So, blue should mean that I already got all the gems in the level. But if I look at a level like, say, 12, I'm clearly missing something. So this may give me the opportunity to show off some gems, but if you don't want level 12 spoilers, I guess you can stop watching now. Anything up here? No, let's just go through the secret door. Yeah, that's what the blue gems look like in practice. I guess I never did this when I originally played. Not sure why that's the case, but it is what it is. Here's a little variation on your bomb roll. We want to break this. We're in too tight a space to lay a bomb. So we gotta roll it. But you gotta wait so that it doesn't travel past the block. At least not too far. So another way that they play around with the timing. Get more blue invisible floors. We get that same sort of puzzle here. I get those gems. And now how do we deal with this one, you may be thinking? That would be hell. Roll the whole stack and the top will follow, but I am being bad at the timing. Maybe if I do it from farther. Okay, luck. No, 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 no! I got one of them! No, 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 no. Alright, now we can leave this room. Mondo, it's BFC, or Bomb Fried Chicken. Were you not paying attention to the lore of Bomb Chicken? Now I should double check, but since I died there... Oh, no, wait, it still has the gems. But if I quit the game, it would probably reset any progress I made on collecting those gems, and I didn't get to go all the way to the right like I wanted. Now see, here we're kind of forced to learn about that thing I did, where you can roll the stack to get bombs a bit higher. Ah, check me out. All right. You can die. So yeah, it's a relatively short game. Of course, it's also a relatively cheaper game, with that in mind. This game's a few years old now, made by Nitrome. And I don't know, like, even if all you do is stare at the chicken's glorious walk cycle, I think you're in for a good time. I may just do that here for a second, because I have to remind myself every day that Nitrome's Bomb Chicken has one of the best walk cycles I've ever seen in any game ever. And it's just so majestic. Yes, that is correct, Mondo. I think that's what they were going for. Press the buttons all at once. Oh, not all the buttons at once, though, because we don't want that middle button pressed. Aha, I see. See how I finagled that bomb roll? It's because I am a chicken. I am a chicken who's got the skills to pay the beaks. If I was a duck, I'd be paying the bills. Do-do-do-do. Oh, we got the arrows now. Gotta watch out for arrows. We all know about what happens to chickens that go into forbidden temples and get hit by a poison arrow. The exit is almost upon us. Whoops. That's what it looks like when you self-KFC yourself, of course. I mean, BFC. Alright, now I gotta make sure I don't get hit by the arrows as I'm doing this. At least the bombs are also a shield. It's amazing how many things you can do with just a bomb. Alright, that should do it for that level. And yay, I did it! See, now the level's blue. I got all the gems that time that I would have previously missed. So if you're going for 100%, then there you go. I, of course, beat the game without getting all the hearts, but of course, maybe one extra heart would have helped in the long run. I don't know, but you don't need to go out of your way for all those if you don't want to. It is very possible to just beat the game with whatever gems you get. And that's where I'm gonna end the bomb chicken segment for today. Thanks for watching. The live stream will keep going, but this is where the local recording for bomb chicken will end. If you're in the live stream, stick around and we can do something else. But if you enjoyed bomb chicken here on the Downplay, consider doing things that are below the video. Live stream, see you in a bit, everyone else. Bye.